morning, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, let me get the microphone here. I've just decimated this floor tile yesterday. I said I wanted to add some cracks in here, and I think I'm going to do that. However, since I don't have a Wacom pen, I think it's Wacom, right? Since I don't have a pen, it will be here today, the new one. But, I'm unable to sculpt on this right now. So what I did is I decimated this model so we can start making a bake and a texture in Substance Painter, and then we can go back to ZBrush, sculpt it in, and rebake the texture, and then we should have the texture in place. So let's export this. I'm just thinking right now. Let me get the rename plugin in here in the new ZBrush version, because I think this will conflict with my other material if I don't rename these. Plugins, where are you? Plugs, and I think it was Nixtools. Okay, let's see if I'm afraid I have to reboot this. Let's save this one as variation 1 decimated. It's on 2 million triangles now. 2 million points instead of 10 million. No, let's reboot this. What is this? Uh-oh. This plugin might be broken with this patch. Crap. No, it's not working with this version of ZBrush. That sucks. let's just rename this manually. Bah. So if you're watching the video on demand, this is the moment you can fast forward. So I am renaming this because I duplicated this file from the other floor, and the floor is going to be in the same file eventually as the other floor. So if I rebake this, I'm afraid it will conflict with the name of the names of the high poly assets from the previous sculpt. Not even 100% sure that will happen, but let's just avoid that by renaming. And usually I have a batch script to rename this kind of stuff, but I didn't test that script after updating to the latest patch in ZBrush, and apparently it's not working anymore. Oh well. Delete this one. There we go. Don't need that anymore. We don't need this one. Not sure about this one. What is this? Huh. Don't need that. 27. No, 27. Come on. 28. 29 and 30. Cool. Let's save this again to Dungeon Floor Variation 1 Decimated. Oh, it's always changing the first subtool to the file you saved it in. Something we don't want. Okay, so now we can export this to see if the scale is correct. Export ZBrush, Dungeon Floor. Let's make a folder in here. Variation 1. Hey Uber, goedemorgen. Good morning. Operation completed. Alright. I still notice a distinct lack of a Tim Rammers emote. Yes. Yes, I know, Uber. But I need something good for that. And I think the one in my Discord are fun, I guess. But not perfect. I need something like my face when software is crashing or something like that. Any ideas? No, hardly. Yeah, I think something related to software crashes is fun. I think. Let's set this very low and get that. Export files in here. Afraid the skill is off. Finished. I can see the texture there. Okay, let's set the export size to 100. Export this to DR1. Yes. 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 So something related to software crashes, but what? I don't know. I don't know yet. And I think it's good to have something that can be used in other channels as well. That will make sense somewhere else. Okay. That's at least that's the correct size. Let's increase this and this. Let's bring this down a little bit more. We don't need a world space normal map. Cool. Okay, cool, that's nice. Now we can bake everything, so let's just use 1K. 1K texture is fine for now. We can always... Well, on the other hand, we can just make a... No, 1K is fine, because I need to rebake it later. And set this to... Oh, set the ID to mesh ID and use shift is fine. And do the anti-aliasing on 2 for now. And let's bake that. Yeah, let's bake that, and then the stream might stutter or lag a little bit, but I'll get some coffee in the meantime. Be right back. Oh wow. Huh. That's going really fast. That was not bad at all. Look at that nice bake. Army Matrix, what's up, man? Good morning. Okay, so let's try something first. Before I'm getting some coffee. So I want to experiment a little bit with the roughness layer in here. Okay, so you really see the details in here, so let's now let's add a blur filter on top of this. Here. So we're blurring out the details in the roughness map. And now on top of this I'm going to add a not a contrast one. What was the name? This is the roughness. Okay, cool. Can't remember again. Huh. We'll check that out later. Cool. For now, let's just add this dungeon stone. Smart material again I made before. However, we don't need. We do need that one. I need some renaming here. Yeah, we don't need this one. And here in the base we can skim this down a little bit. Go. And in the roughness, procedurals I want. Something like this. Okay. Let's add a level layer here on the roughness, and yeah, we should be able to temper this a little bit. Okay, now let's blur this first. So there was a way to turn this into some more stylized shapes. This is not. Maybe if I add another level here. No, I need these kind of bigger shapes, but now I need to. Maybe it is just a contrast. Luminosity, no. Works though, but not really, not exactly what I want. So this kind of stylization is good. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So when the lighting is not from this side, you won't see it, but when it's changing like this, you will see some more details in here. That is good. Not exactly sure, but what I did was the levels, the blur, and then pump up the contrast. I think this is something I can use for the moss as well. Let's try that now. Let's add a no. Let's add a no. Let's add a new fill layer, and let's add in this grunge. Or maybe, oh no. I think this one is good. No. No, okay, so let's add a color first. Let's add a color. And a black mask. And in this black mask we will do a bitmap. Which will be this grunge map. There we go. Okay, so now we can tune this a little bit first. A little bit. Yes. this and then add a contrast. Wow. No color in there. It's slimy. Hey, Foxchunk. Oh, what if we remove this mask? Is actually a very cool effect I might use for something else. But now for the moss, I need to blend this with the color as well. Wait, can I? No, I can't copy this effect. Because what I want to do is just add a bitmap mask here. Fill that with the grunge. Like that. However, I should have a blur and a contrast. Blur and a contrast filter. So now we can copy this 157 1.57. Yeah, I definitely need to blur the edges. However, I have to blend it with the color. So I'm going to blur the edges in the mask and not in the material itself. This is 0.4. And minus, what was it? 0.79. Who barfed on your pretty tiles? You did. Okay, we need to. Okay, so it looks inverted. 79. 97, by the way, not 79. Oh, okay, that didn't work. Okay. No. Oh, come on. Come on. And a black mask. Now we can just paint it in. Why is it? It's inverted right now, right? Height. Invert. Huh. That doesn't do anything. Hey, good evening there. Yeah, you are closing in. I see. Okay, let's just remove this mask again. I'm really messing around right now. So I think the shapes of these blobs are good for the moss. However, it's supposed to blend, the green color is supposed to blend with these islands only. And somehow my brain is unable to process how to get the color on these things only. It should be done with masking, right? Should be done with masking. Well, okay. Let's export this and see if it tiles. Let's do that first. Let's open up the project. Yeah, masking should be the way, but I don't get the same result. And that annoys me a little bit. I'm opening the project right now. So we can test the tiling in here, and we can test if it blends with the other texture as well. That's something I'm really curious about. Can you see this? No, you can't. There we go. So let's get the terrain here and set this to, is this 1? Yes, this is 1. Let's get a test area in here. Cool. And go to substance. Export this to Weather Dungeon, assets, textures. Cool. Oh. Okay, no. Sorry. Okay, so at least it is tiling. That's good to see. However, the stupid baker overrode the previous one. Oh. But hey, it is tiling seamlessly, so that's something I'm really happy about. We can test that. We just increase the scaling a little bit. We can see it better. Okay, we can test the scaling with this, or the tiling with this material. Okay, so if we paint this in there, let's remove the smoothness, and then you can see, you can already see actually, that it is blending almost seamlessly, except for the normal map. Okay, the normal map of this one is also overwritten by the other materials. So let's where to make that again. Sucks because I lost my progress on that. The last time, Sir Mio, Meout? I don't know. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. What we can do to show the tiling is just set this to none, and then you can see that the pattern in general is tiling seamlessly, and that's really key to what I was trying to achieve. So these are two different textures, however they are blending together in the tiling. And I think that's pretty awesome. So if we want, and obviously the colors are off. Hey Adam, good morning or good evening or good day. How are you doing? Okay, so let's get back to Substance and rebake the other tile. This scene is basically for practice and personal project near. Just to basically to understand a new workflow a little bit better. Stuff like that. This making seamless textures is something I had some trouble with in the some time ago. That's one of the things I want to. I have a feeling that I can do it, you know? It might sound really strange, but seamless texture sounds easy, but they can be really tricky. Doing well this evening. I'm fine, Adam. Thank you. Except for the fact that I lost some progress on the previous tile. Oh, by the way, let's see if the... Let's turn this around to see if the reflections are working here. So let's increase the smoothness, and this is a little bit... Oh no! Ah shit, of course that's not working. The terrain tool doesn't support smoothness maps. Or roughness maps, obviously. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. See, it works, but it doesn't use the map I created. Crap. Crap! So it's supposed to just reflect some areas like this, you know. And I have a map for that. So there's this. Dungeon floor. Hello. This one. No. This smoothness map, metallic smoothness map, that is completely blank. Thanks, Nikita. Nikita Novikov. You need a mask for reflection. Yeah, I know. I made the mask here. That should render to a smoothness map, and if I make a regular material in Unity, that is most likely going to work. So let's add a block here. Oh, no, let's add a sphere. Zip. And create a new material. Oh boy. The project is starting to be a mess. Create material. Let's call it floor from substance. This one on there. Dungeon floor in a normal map, and metallic smoothness in there. So this doesn't work on a sphere. Okay, so it should be like this. Let's increase the size to 10 and set the scaling to 10 for now. So it should do stuff like this. That's the idea. So that's only glossy when the light hits the glossy parts towards the cameras, you know? While this is incredibly repetitive, so it wasn't very useful in the end. However, because I'm using the terrain tool for the texture blending, I can't use a smoothness map like this, because this is done with a regular Unity material, and the terrain tool is using with its own material system, and that is good and bad. So the good thing is I can blend textures. The bad thing is I can't use roughness maps. Metallic, oh, that's fine. So the question is, what am I going to use? There's still a way I can do this without the terrain tool. However, that means that I'm going to need blocks like this. And then I have another block here, and this will then have the circular version. Well, okay, let me show you that by just making the texture. This is Dungeon Floor Variation 1. That, so let's open a new file, discard this, open Dropbox, Poly Dungeon Floor Low, let's make a new one here. Okay, so the problem here is that the name of the material is exactly the same as the one I did before, so that's not a huge problem. But it is annoying. Okay, let's open up 3ds Max and fix that first. So what I'm going to do is this plane, I'm going to add 2 materials to that. One for the circular pattern and one for the regular pattern, and that way I can switch here in my texture list down below between those 2 materials, and I can bake them with the correct naming convention so it doesn't overwrite. So let's do that first to make things a lot more easier in the end. Yo, Vince Weiss, thanks man. So while it's opening 3ds Max, let's get some new coffee. Be right back. 3ds Max is a little bit slow. Yeah, cool. Be right back. Alright, beautiful. Let's go to that plane. Dungeon Floor Low. Let's just import that in 3ds Max. No, let's do it like this. Because we don't want any scaling in there. Dungeon floor, automatic. Okay. So now I'll just go to materials and she just put some crushing in there. Yeah. I was going to add some cracks here in the tiles. Let me switch. Because it's really clean right now. There's only one crack here. That's one I sculpted before. However, I can't sculpt right now because my Wacom pen is broken, and I received my new pen later today. So I was going to add some sculpting some cracks in here, but I'm working on the material first, and then I can go back and brain freeze. Instead of brain freeze. Then I can work on the texture, the sculpt later. Okay, let's. This is dungeon floor material, and this is dungeon floor material variation 1. So let's just add this one in there. Okay, so there is something is going to break, and that's because I need 2 planes. So I need to re-export these. I'm just thinking out loud at the moment, just to make things a little bit easier. Dungeon floor material 1, and okay, let's make this purple and green. Cool. And then this is dungeon floor low, and then we will clone this one and call this dungeon floor variation 1 low. Set that to position 1. So what I will do now is just export this back to dungeon floor low. And now we should be able we need a new one. Dungeon floor low. Let's see if we have only one material. Why is that? Why is that? Because I didn't add the other material. Well done. It's not an excuse, but hey, it's early here. Replace that. Reopen this dungeon floor. Yeah, there we have it. We have 2 different materials now, which is good. However, oh wait. I think we don't have to re-export this. Let's test this on a very low resolution. Go to my export dungeon floor, and this is this is the first version. Just going to add the OBJs here. Quite some OBJs in here. Go and open this, and let's just bake this set. Let's see if that still works. Should be, yes. Perfect. What we can do now is switch to the other material and bake crap, I have to remove this now, but let's remove them and see what works. So a better way is to do a re-export and use the match by name, but for that I have to re-export the high poly meshes. Let's first see if this works. Let's go to variation 1. I think we can just open everything. Bake dungeon floor material variation 1. Let's see. Why? Huh. Oh wait. Hide this one because they are on top of each other. Okay, I think this is going to work. So I can hide that one and go to this one. Export it like that. Let's remove this one for now. This dungeon floor, remove that layer, and we have to rebake this on 5. We don't need the thickness for now, let's just skip that. Let's increase the size a little bit. Bake dungeon floor bar texture 1. My apologies for the lagging stream again. Oh, and sorry that the stream was in front of the ranking system. Ooh, Nier almost overtook Aino again. Yeah, Aino is on 32 million hashes and Nier is on 33 and Nier is on 32. Okay, set this to 2 or no, 2 is fine. Alright, cool, that looks nice. Go back to this one 2 as well. Bake textures. So removing and adding this is the most annoying part, but that's something we will optimize later when I re-export the high poly assets from ZBrush to Substance. Okay, so let's bake this, and might lag a little bit again. Sorry for that. There. Look at that crisp bake. This is just a texture, right? This is only a flat plane. Just to make sure you understand. Okay, let's activate this one again, and we can export both textures now. Let's go to the project here and just remove these dungeon floor files, and we'll get some white materials there, but that's fine. Hey Timo. Set this to 1K and export. Wrong folder. Let's no, let's export that again to the right folder. I was going to copy it manually, but let's just set it up correctly. Another dungeon, assets, textures. Let's make a new folder. Floor. Dungeon floor. And export this. Now we should have a dungeon floor folder here. Perfect. So, two things. We can go to terrain here. Yes. Let's add it. This texture, dungeon, floor. This one, yeah. And the normal for that is this one. Set it to 1 is fine for now. You see the tiling, smoothness. Down for now. Apply, and then the other one is this one with this normal map. and the scaling is fine. So this is what I was looking for. So except for the whole reflective part here, what I'm able to do now is, because they are perfectly tiling, I can just get this texture and start painting that circle away. So I don't want a circle here. Maybe I just want one here. And not here. So, and we can do something similar with a texture with some heavy cracks and stuff in here. So we have this version, for example, and add another variation where this is all broken, and then we can blend it together here in the texture map on the terrain. But yeah, the downside of this workflow is that we can't use a roughness map here. And that is, well, that's pretty annoying. To be honest. So the other way of doing this is just let's remove this one. There's a lot of junk in here. Floor. Dungeon floor, and let's set that up. This and the normal map, fix that. Oh. Oh wait, never mind. It's just I was confused with the color changing, but it fixes the normal map. So dungeon floor here. Let's get this one all the way here. Show you the other way of doing this. Yes, go to the material here. This is all fine. Let's duplicate this and underscore. Hey guys, variation 1. Duplicate this block. And variation 1 on there. But now for the dungeon floor we will use the variation 1 textures. go. And yeah, and again, so let's duplicate this. We can use the exact same way we did before, since it's tiling perfectly. You don't see any seams, so the downside of this way of doing it is that we can't blend it like I did with the version here on the terrain. So I have to pick what I'm going to use. I can do this modular, and so I can use a better material. Actually, yeah, that's a better material, this one compared to this one. This one already looks a little bit better, but with the roughness map it will look a lot better. The downside again is that I can't blend these two textures together, so it will be all in blocks like this one. It's this texture, this block is the other texture. Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure what will be best. Because what I can also do here on the terrain, which is pretty powerful, actually, I can add another texture for this one. However, in this case, I can turn up the smoothness so we can blend some more smooth and less smooth parts together. But the downside here again is that the smoothness is just one value from black to white and not based on a map. So yeah, what I can do is just paint in all these small things manually, but I don't know. See, it works a little bit like this as well. So this area is more reflective right now. Hey. How are you, John? So I don't know what is better. Free day. Just woke up. Nice. So you have a free day and you're going to check this stream. Go do something fun, John. So let's see if we can add a cube map here. Let's see how that looks. Reflection probe. Where were Oh well. Is pretty cool. Let's bake. What if this is real time? Let's see how that looks. Ooh. That is pretty cool. So the reflection doesn't make any sense right now, but that's also pretty funny actually. Probe and let's just bake that. Baking a reflection probe. Where is it? Where is my lighting tab? Oh wait, it's on my second screen here. Yes. Oh wait, oh it's big. so it's re-baking right now. Okay, cool. Yeah, and I already had two. Let's do box projection. Now I don't see shit. Huh. Where are... This was better on one. Why is that? It's because of that pole over there. But in that case, this should work as well, right? Get this one on the water. Okay, yeah. Huh. Why is... yeah, sure. What can I see? The door. Maybe because the door needs to be static. So a reflection probe only bakes static objects. And while claiming that, I don't know why it is rendering the pillars though, because oh, those are static. Okay, that makes sense. And the terrain is also static, so yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Niels. We baked this, and I think with all the walls and the rest of the assets in there, the reflection is going to look cool. Yeah, I think it's going to look cool. In the meantime, I think we can change the size of this to 1.5, which is going to mess up some stuff, but hey. Okay, so we have this door in the reflection probe now. So we should be able to see this door in the reflection. Oh, hey Baldi, good morning. Let's increase this. Let's see if we can. Oh, there we go. That's the door reflection. Maybe a box will be better here. But yeah, thanks, Baldi. I was just checking the. Well, I have to decide if I go with the terrain version of this material or with a tile version of this material. And when I'm using the terrain version, you can see the terrain version here, I can blend the textures together. So I can decide where to paint the circular one and where to paint the regular one. And since the tile is perfectly seamless, which I'm really happy with. Thank you. I can just paint where I want one texture and paint where I want the other texture, which can be really powerful, as you can see. And the same for these puddles here. I just add another texture with a higher smoothness, so you get this reflection in the water. So what is the downside? Because this looks pretty powerful. The downside is that I can't use smoothness maps, so the reflection in general will look more crap. Oh, you have some lag. Why is that? What is causing the lag then? It has 2000 dropped frames, so that sucks. Maybe that's because of the baking I did. Well, I don't really want to restart OBS just for the last 10 minutes, actually. Second stream, 20 seconds no stream. Let's see if I can tune that. Okay, I'm just changing some settings. Let me know if this works for you. Set this to 8. Let me know if this is better.